Hello, I'm Jimmy Bridges, and welcome to my channel, California Royals Baseball and Bowling. Since there was no game and no bowling this week, because of Christmas on the 26th, we didn't bowl, so we start back actually Monday, January 2nd. I'm gonna share my journey from my hearing loss in my right ear. It started about 6 years ago. I was married to Amy, and we had two boys, Makai and Pax. You've seen them in some of the videos. I woke up one morning, but my hearing was gone. You know, obviously I did the blow, I bought some stuff, poured it in there, you know, thinking like yawning and trying to get, you know, maybe I thought it was water in there or something, but nothing. All of a sudden, I started getting vertigo. Let me tell you something. I've played college football. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries. I've broken an ankle, wrist, and let me tell you something. You do not want to get vertigo. It is so debilitating that because you know you can your body's fine, but your brain is like swirling, and literally it was the worst experience I ever went through. I mean, you get nauseous, you can't walk, you know, because you would fall. So Amy, my ex-wife, she goes, why don't you go to my ear, nose, and throat doctor? So I was like, sure. So I went over there, and I forgot the doctor's name. She was pretty hot, though. They ran a bunch of tests, and finally they said, you know what, we don't see anything, you know, wrong right now, so let's send you and get an MRI. So called my insurance company, and we got MRI. I had really good insurance with Screen Actors Guild, so went over there, got the MRI. Took like a day to get the appointment and then a day to go in there and do it, and they didn't see anything wrong. So they had to chalk it up to it was either a virus, like my eardrum. Nothing was wrong with my eardrum, but it was something back further in there that they couldn't get to, and they don't even do surgery for it. So then the insurance company sent me to in a hyperbaric chamber. So I had to put on this hood that had straight oxygen coming in, and you're inside of a chamber, so it felt so claustrophobic. But you know, I just sucked it up, did it, and I guess they were trying to either increase either white or red blood cells. I can't remember. They did what they had to do, and it didn't really help anything. I think I went in there for like 2 weeks. I brought a bunch of movies, so it was me and a bunch of other people in there too, maybe like 5 other people. It was over at UCLA. Didn't really change anything, so I had to figure out how to sleep and not feel dizzy, because when you're sleeping, you would think that you close your eyes and you would stop swirling, but it's actually still swirls. So I think the first night I slept sitting up, you know, like in the bed, and I actually slept decent, but you know, you don't sleep good sitting up. Then I realized that if I slept on my left side, I didn't get vertigo. So literally the last 6 years, I've been sleeping on my left side with the bad ear up, and the only good thing about it is that I can't hear anything on this ear. I have a 98% hearing loss. I sleep on my left side. I've been sleeping on the left side for 6 years. And you know, initially it was like my left hip was sore, my left shoulder was stiff and sore. I mean, it still is sort of, but not as bad as it used to be. But it takes like a minute for me to get like warmed up again. Yeah, I can sleep on my back, but I have to turn my head like this. And that's because if I don't have this ear up, then I'll get vertigo. But as long as I'm sleeping like this, which is weird because sometimes I get up, I wake up and I have a stiff neck. So that kind of sucks, but what you gonna do? One other way that I combat the vertigo is that if I do get it, I can literally stare at something that's way across the room and focus on it, and it'll go away. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm sure there's some medical term for that. When I was trying to play baseball, when I was just kind of started to get together, you know, I didn't have vertigo, I couldn't look up. Like, I played the outfield, so somebody hit a ball to me, I'd look up and I'd be like, whoa, like that, you know, and so I had to play the infield for the first year. But now it's back and it's doing, you know, it's okay. I have tetanus, whatever they call it, and it sounds like a fan or like an air conditioner just constantly going. But it almost sounds like white noise. And every once in a blue moon, it'll sound like a tweet, like it's a bird in there or something. Strange, you know what I mean? That's kind of been the journey, my hearing loss, and I've been living with it. And it's, you don't realize how much you need the ear on the other side, because like if somebody's talking over here, I can't hear them. And people will be like, why don't you just get a hearing aid? But it's not going to amplify anything over here because it's 98% gone. So anything that's amplified over here, it just sounds like a bad AM radio sound. Like, that's what it sounds like. So it doesn't help. And I don't want to wear something that's like over here that goes to over here right now, because I'm still an athlete. I still work out. I play baseball, bowl. I'm active, so I don't want anything hanging off my head right now. So, maybe when I get older, in my late 70s or something, I might get something that just goes over here to over there. I don't know. But right now, I'm just dealing with it. It's, it's been fine. It sucks, though, to not be able to hear on that side. Because literally, if I go into like a movie theater, I need to sit on everybody's right side. Because if somebody says something, you're like, oh, they did that in the movie. If I'm on this side, I'm like, huh? What? I feel like the old dude, even though I'm older. Now I'm like, and if I'm in a store, people might say something to me and I'm like, huh? Huh? That's how I feel, you know what I mean, now. But that's the way it is. The Bible says God's not going to take us through anything we can't handle. So it's just part of my life now. I can only hear on one side, and I'm still grateful for life because I'm alive, and I'm doing well in life. So that's going to be it. Over and out.